Hi, everyone. So I just wanted to touch base this week because I just published your modules, plural. Yep, stay tuned. I just published your modules for the next 2 weeks. And if you first go in there, it's going to look like insanely overwhelming. And so I just wanted to talk you through it and help you understand like what the expectations are for the next 2 weeks, because yes, indeed, it is a 2-week unit that I just published and it ends in a test. So I'm going to share our Canvas page right now. And let's see, don't judge all my tabs. My computer tabs are a reflection of my brain, scattered, cluttered, a giant mess. Okay, so this is the module that I'm speaking of. So, oh my gosh, look how long it is. Sorry. I guess I didn't realize how long it was until I just now looked at it in its completed form. Okay, it's not that bad. So first of all, you guys know this, I now know this by now, certainly you do, but I always have the complete all items button checked because I want to force you to go through all of the pages of the module. How much you engage with them, well, that's up to you. Certainly you know what I would say about that, but you're forced to start at the beginning and progress. So I'm going to do that so that you can see what this entails. So starting with the overview, what I have is there's 2 sections left. What we have left in this chapter is polynomial functions and rational functions. And at first I was going to publish them one at a time, polynomials this week, rational functions next week. But then I was looking at our calendar and we are testing next week over this unit. And it dawned on me that, you know, some of you guys like to work ahead a little bit and really manage your time, especially leading up to a test. And so I thought, you know what, I need to publish both of these at once and space out the due dates in such a way that you can pace yourself and get everything done that you need to do in preparation for this next exam. So obviously the learning objectives are here, but if you look at what's going to be actually turned in this module, you have 3 different submissions in the next 2 weeks, and then it culminates in a test. And the test will be 2 parts like normal, and it will be due next Sunday, the 15th. It'll be open all day Saturday, all day Sunday, like they typically are. And yeah. So, you know, mark your calendars with these dates. Notice the due dates are Thursday, then Tuesday, then Thursday again. You're probably not used to a Tuesday due date, but yeah, there's a Tuesday in there. So mark your calendar, plan accordingly. Okay, so once you get in there, it all starts with polynomials. So this is a lesson, obviously, that it's intended that you go through it, and please go through it. And then after the lesson, is a video that I created that accompanies some notes. And so you will download this PDF. It's actually completely filled in for you, but admittedly, when you open it, you're probably going to look at it and be like, what on God's green earth is she talking about? And so that's why the video accompanies it. So my intention is that you would print this if possible. If you don't have access to a printer, then I'm sorry, but please write it all down, copy it all down, because this notes sheet is going to be a phenomenal reference for you as you move through the unit. If we were in person, we would take these notes obviously together, and you would be allowed to use this sheet on your test. Like, that's how important it is. So if you have a printer, cool. If not, please write it down. But don't just download the document, you guys. Watch the video. The document's not going to make sense unless you know, understand why the things are happening. So video, document, there you go. Nothing's to submit there, just taking good notes. The next one is a chance to apply that, which once again, document with notes. But the difference is this particular one, you will be submitting a part of it. Page 1, we will do together as talked through in my video. And this video is from last year, so don't laugh at how rudimentary it is. But anywho, We'll do page 1 together, and then page 2 you have to do on your own and submit it. And you'll be submitting it right here in the next chunk of the module. So again, video, notes, but then this time you do have to submit. Okay, moving on in polynomials, what I did is I just pulled all the videos and put them in one place in case you're just looking for something. It's one-stop shopping, as I like to call it. And then a checkpoint. Now remember that these checkpoints are not graded. They are just your opportunity to see how things are going and get some immediate feedback. If you are already struggling at this checkpoint, then please reach out for help. Do not move on in the module. It's not going to be beneficial for you to move on in the module if this isn't, if this isn't going well already. Well then, okay, pause, back up the trolley, reach out for some help. So ungraded checkpoint. I hope you guys are using these. If you're not, I mean, well, I guess it's your grade, not mine, but I recommend that you do the checkpoints to get some feedback. Okay, then polynomials are done and we enter rational functions. So rational functions begins with this activity right here, which is a Desmos activity. So you need to go to this Desmos link, and the link, of course, is accompanied by a document. Ooh, I need to make that a PDF. Okay, sorry, note to self. But it accompanies a document, and it's a very important discovery style document. And so I am going to force you to engage in it. And how does one force another to engage? Well, you have to upload and prove that you did it. That's all. It's not going to be graded on accuracy or anything like that, but I need to see that you went in there and played along, so to speak, played the game, if you will. Y'all, it's an important game, all right? I planned this stuff very intentionally for you to understand the big ideas. Googling a definition is crap. You need to understand the ideas. And that's what this Desmos activity is intended to do. And so, yes, you will be submitting it as proof of engagement. Now, after you've done that, then you get into the actual like nitty gritty, the formal definitions and all the notes. So once again, you'll click through the PowerPoint, there's videos in there. And then another part 2 to rational functions, you'll click through the PowerPoint, there's videos in there. Those are made by me. And then once again, one-stop shopping. So after you get through all the rational notes, if you find yourself wanting to go back and rewatch a video, I just put them all in here so that you don't have to sift through the PowerPoints anymore. You can just come back and find the one that you needed. And all of these are made by me. I am a control freak in this section. And so I wanted to be in my voice and spoken in a way or explained in a way that is meaningful. So that is what you'll find here. These are extra videos that are not in my voice, but they're good. I mean, I've said this before, but I only pull videos that I approve of. Like, please don't Google stuff. Oh my goodness. There's so much on the internet and so much of it is not in alignment with what we're doing. So no, here's some extras if you feel like you need them. These again are not made by me, but they are approved by me. Actually, wait, are those 2 made by me? Oh yeah, I guess I did throw a couple in there by me. Anyways, top 2 are not by me. Bottom 2 are by me. They might be redundant. Oh well, anyways, I might need to edit that slide. Doesn't matter, but videos are here to help. That's the moral of the story. Okay, checkpoint. Once again, not graded. So I just, I hope that you get in there. I hope that you practice the rational functions, see how you're doing. If you're not understanding something, this is going to be one of the opportunities to acknowledge that you don't understand it. And then you can reach out for help, I would hope. So that's ungraded, checkpoint, but then you do have mandatory homework as well. So this is a rational function homework assignment. It needs to be completed and submitted with a PDF. The answer key will be posted the day after it's due per usual so that you can check your work, because that document right there marks the end of the unit. And so you will definitely want to check the answer key, make sure you feel good so that you can then in turn feel good about the test. Speaking of the test, I do not have a review, like a big old packet for you in this chapter. You just need to review the stuff that we've done. If you were to go back into these topics and these topics only and pull the homework documents that you've submitted, pull the answer keys that I've posted, honestly, guys, just look back at our material and review it, study it, make sure it makes sense. Obviously, you're allowed to have your papers out during the test. I don't do a lockdown browser or anything, so you're allowed to have your notes out. So just make sure you're organized and you should be fine. But there is no giant packet. You know, not every chapter has a study guide. And quite frankly, the higher you get in math, the less study guides you get. I'm just being honest with you. We don't do study guides in upper level math. And this is a chapter that I don't think we need a study guide. When I teach this in person, I do not give a study guide in this chapter, never have. And I don't think we need one. So if you look back at your materials, I'm telling you explicitly what to study, you'll be fine, all right? And then the test, which is not written yet, but it will be, is going to be due on the 15th. So it'll be open all day Saturday and all day Sunday. Okay. So back to the big picture. Let me just go back to our modules here. So back to the big picture, again, this is 2 weeks worth. I realize it looks like an insane amount, but you know, I just talked you through it. Only 3 submissions, 3 different homeworks, 2 submissions, 1 homework, videos, checkpoints. It's not like things in here are going to take a cajillion hours to complete, but it is a lot of material, and therefore you do need to pace yourself, and therefore you do need to get a game plan for the next 2 weeks, because once again, your exam is going to be due 2 weeks from, well, today is Sunday, I'm making this video, so 2 weeks from today, but November 15th is the date. And yeah, so pace yourself, 2 weeks worth of material, and certainly I am here to help if anything comes up along the way. I am always happy to meet with you, whether it's just an email conversation or on Zoom. So hope you guys are doing well. We're almost there. I think there's like 5 weeks left. You guys, that's crazy. Absolutely crazy. So hope you're well, and we will talk soon. Okay. Thank you guys.